Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, there was a comic book artist called Ed Piskor who I have not heard of before. He wrote he was famous for a comic series he did. I think it was called, it was about hip hop, about the history of hip hop. Um, he recently ended his, since YouTube doesn't let you use certain words, life. He was accused of grooming by some random female comic artist. He had started to talk to her during the pandemic when she was still 17, and she posted a bunch of his comments, and they all seem pretty innocent and misrepresented. And she basically talked about him and trashed him, basically saying he was a groomer and that he was trying to groom her, and all these implications of things that there's no proof of. It just seems to be a bunch of innuendo and exaggeration, and it's fairly disturbing. Like that, you can basically just. I don't know if she believes he actually was a groomer and trying to do something to her, or if she was just trying to get attention and just spinning everything that way and trying to make him out to be a bad guy for some gain of her own, which I don't understand. But either way, she destroyed his career, destroyed his life, and he, as I said, ended his YouTube doesn't let you say certain words life. And it's pretty disturbing. I mean, once upon a time, it was innocent until proven guilty, and you had to have proof. Now, all you have to do is just give people something to, rally against and behind, and that's all you need. You don't need to be right. You just need to find enough people who will basically jump on that bandwagon and support it. So that's sort of what happened there. Of course, I wrote my Burnett did a video about this. A bunch of people have done videos. And he, of course, took the whole extreme right, all lefties are, trying to destroy everyone. They just want revenge. There's no actual victims, no straight white, institutions are doing anything wrong. There's no victims, no minorities, it's just people want to be victims because they get attention, and we're not doing anything wrong, us, white people. It's just those people just want attention and want to blame us for everything and get something out of, vilifying us. So he went that route, of course, because he's been red-pilled, and every video it sets up as being right-wing because at the start he has right-wing extremists and conspiracy theorists at the very start of his video announcing to everyone, this is a safe place for you. Yeah, he probably the longest video I watched was that. There was only a couple, actually. But yeah, I just had to talk about that for a minute because I do think it is disturbing that someone can just imply someone did something and offer no evidence, because she offered no evidence. She said he referred to her as a good girl and a bad girl a couple of times, which sounds really sleazy, but in the context of the artwork he was showing her and that she'd shown him and the conversation and subject, it was all totally within context, reasonable, and nothing weird or seedy or anything. And I just don't believe this woman thought this guy was actually doing anything. Her response at the time doesn't reflect it, and it looks like now she's just looked back and said, oh, I can spin this. Oh, if I say this, if I put this without context, that really looks like and I just don't know what her motivation was. Was she trying to get money out of him? Was she trying to get attention? Either way, he's dead, and she's directly responsible. She killed him. But will she be charged? Of course not. We need to create some internet charges. Death by what would you call it when you get someone cancelled, basically ruin their life and then they take their life. I'm not sure, but we need to work out this language. We need to work out these charges, and we need to start putting people in jail for causing people. I think that with some teenagers who did that, some people have gone on trial. There was one case where a girl basically told a boy that she was friends with to do it when he was struggling, and trying to go back on wanting to do it, and she basically told him he had to do it. She did go to court. She wasn't found guilty, but I think that's mostly because the law doesn't exist. So she wasn't found guilty of, what the laws that exist now define. But I think we need new laws to cover this. And unfortunately, the law is often behind in social trends and society. Things, move faster than the law can keep up with it. We need to deal with this, because you can't think that you can just go online, lie about someone, and cause consequences like this, and have no consequences yourself. But yeah, so I just had to talk about that for a minute. I thought it was disturbing, and yeah, we really need laws to deal with this sort of thing. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Bye.